Everyone, we're from Carrville Mills, and based on our learning from our first session, our school's eventual outcome was a passion project completed by the grade 7 students. So what we did was we brought back our modern learning theory of action to our staff, and we let them know that if we just foster deep learning and innovative teaching and sound assessment, then
we would be able to create a collaborative learning community in which students will be engaged in authentic, relevant, and deep learning to create, connect, communicate, and share their learning with the world and to be future ready. So this was our goal.
In the first session, we brainstormed ideas with our staff members that were at the meeting, and once we looked at our options, we decided that inquiry-based learning was going to be the focus for our school.
And we did this by using Trevor Mackenzie's book, Dive into Inquiry, which we learned here in our previous session. And we explained that it's a process where students are involved in the learning, they create essential questions, investigate widely, and then build new understandings, meanings, and knowledge, which also led into we use this diagram to emphasize the importance of inquiry-based learning. And this was also one of our school's SIPSA goals, and it was to incorporate more inquiry-based learning within the classroom.
We introduced the 4 pillars of inquiry, and the students' passion project in grade 7 encompassed all 4 pillars. They explored a passion, they had a goal in mind, it was something they were curious about, and they were ready to take on a new challenge.
And so what does this look like for teachers? It means that we were gradually beginning to flip control of learning in our classroom from the teacher to the learner, creating an atmosphere of trust between the teacher and the students, and beginning to unpack inquiry and build the foundation for learning throughout the school year.
We presented the various forms of inquiry to our staff, and we offered them options in terms of where they could start based on their comfort level for both themselves and their students.
One of the inquiry proposals that we presented to the staff was the free inquiry proposal, which could be used as a success criteria for both the staff and the students when creating their assignments for their passion project.
In our staff meeting, we had an inquiry session where 4 teachers from various divisions presented samples of inquiry-based learning that they were working on in their classrooms. Our music teacher, a junior SSC math, FDK, and grade 7.
And ultimately, we chose the grade 7 passion project to share with you today. And this was the project created by the grade 7s. They worked on research that was based on a guiding question: what will you do to help change the world? And some of the criteria is listed above.
Here's some examples of student work. This student focused on the importance of music. It's a passion that he's interested in, and it's something that he's deeply involved in. This was a sample page of his website.
And this is another example of a student's completed website. She also had blog posts and a slideshow on global warming. So her passion was global warming.
Based on our findings, some of the barriers and next steps we had include some of the points you see in front of you here. They included reworking the structure and time, ensuring full knowledge of the inquiry process by the students, and then narrowing down the topics with some guided questions to make them more real-world relevant. And that's our presentation. Thank you for listening.